I personally think it's a change. I think Arsene Wenger now and the board, I mean, it's been a long time since we won a trophy.
Yeah.
They're under a lot of pressure. Fans I mean, I don't know if you remember a few weeks ago they had that Black Scarf Movement March.
Yeah.
Fans now, everybody, a lot of people pressuring Arsene Wenger. That pressure must be getting to him and the board. They realise that they got to spend some money.
Yeah.
We're paying top dollar to go and watch the club. And I think it is a change of strategy, and I think that, you know, they're looking at it and they're thinking, right, these guys are here, we need to get them off the wage bill and bring in some other players. But I'm just surprised, really, that they haven't bought somebody in yet. All right, maybe I'm just being very impatient because...
I think all Arsenal fans
we're so impatient because we all just want to see a name.
We waited 7.5 years, so I think we'll have to be a little bit impatient.
I just think we want... I don't know about you guys, but I just want somebody who's going to come in and get me excited.
Same, that's all Arsenal fans want, you know, a decent player who people have heard of, who's got a reputation, who's going to be, you know, 99.9% guaranteed quality to this team. Not a Park or a Santos who no one's ever heard of, who might do well. A proper player who everybody knows will do well, like Van Persie to United, you know.
A player that I haven't got to go onto YouTube and watch a video about before he comes. I already know he...
Exactly.
I already know who he is, and you know, it's as I said, a player that's going to get the fans off their seat. Our fans right now, I think we deserve some top quality now, and I think I personally think that we've got the most loyal fans in the Premier League. Which other fans would have went all those years, stuck with the project of moving stadiums, and and been behind the manager as much as our fans have been. All right, it's wearing, it's getting very thin at the moment, but we've been loyal. I think now we deserve some, you know, we deserve some big signings now. We deserve some names. We want to see some people come in that are really going to get us excited, get us off of our feet, get us, you know, saying yes, yes, Arsenal.
But you know what, I reckon if we do buy a player like that, I honestly believe that Arsenal will be guaranteed in the top four, and if we do it again in the summer by a top 25, we will be guaranteed to really challenge for the Premier League, because our team is just so thin at the moment, and when we have our best 11, we do play well, we can beat anybody. But with the extra players, we can just do so much more, and that's the thing. We're just so close to being a great team like we were back in the heyday 2 years ago. We're just so close.
No game changes.
Exactly.
On the bench. They've got no game changers on the bench.
I agree with that. I agree with that. We haven't got no game changers on the bench.
I mean,
I agree with you, Mike.
Southampton game. We bring on Ramsey and Gervinho, whereas United can bring on Tevez, Dzeko, United can bring on Hernandez and Gowell, etc., etc.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I agree with you 100%. I mean, we haven't got those games, and this is why I mean, as I said, having a lot of banter on Twitter today, and I said, listen, I've got 3 signings. That if the 3 players that are available, that if we sign these 3 players, these players could put us back near the top. This is my personal opinion. And I said David Villa, all right, that might not happen now, but I said David Villa, Jan Villa, the holding midfielder, and Wesley Sneijder. All 3 of those players available.
Yeah.
They would add so much quality. You know, when those sort of players come into your team, and you're running out to play Southampton, they're fearful. They're fearful. And I have people say, yeah, but where would you fit him in? We've got Diaby.
Yeah.
No, we haven't got Diaby. He's always injured.
Yeah. I did a transfer video and I got slated for saying I want to get rid of Diaby, but, you know, there are better players out there than Diaby. He is a good player, but he doesn't play regularly. He's not guaranteed to fit. And just because Van Persie was injury prone and turned out to be a world-class striker, doesn't mean Diaby's going to turn out to be a world-class midfielder. And the other thing is that people say, oh, if we buy Schneider, if we buy Miller, where's Wilshere or Arteta going to play? And it's like, well, since when has football played the same 11 players week in, week out?
Of course.
You know, we have to have, like Michael said, we have to have a squad of top quality players. I mean, if we go back to when we were winning stuff, our midfield was just oozing of class, and also on the bench we just oozed class, and that's why we won stuff, and that's why City win stuff, and United win stuff. Quality on the bench and on the team.
And you want competition, don't you, Grant? You want it that, you know, you want it that Santi Cazorla right now. I love Santi Cazorla. He's a brilliant player, but he probably knows that, you know what, more than likely I'm going to start every week.
Exactly.
If Wesley Sneijder's there, he knows that, you know what, every time I play, I've got to bring my A game. Or I might not. I might be out of the team. It doesn't matter who I am. And that the same goes for all the rest of the midfielders.
And also, you know, Messi winning the Ballon d'Or yesterday. People saying, "Oh, he's nothing without Iniesta." Well, can you imagine? Because two world-class players bring out the best of each other. Yeah. So having like one decent player in midfield, having two will bring out the best of each other. Remember, Cazorla must get so fed up with just like Berbatov at Fulham. Sometimes he shouts at the players who aren't as good as him. You know, if Cazorla has another world-class midfielder with next to him, how amazing will Cazorla be? How amazing will Sneijder be? These two players playing together. And we're a big club that are in lots of competition. I mean, look at our fixtures that we got coming up this month. I mean, really and truly, if we hadn't messed up the League Cup, we would have had that tonight as well. But I mean, you look at the fixtures we got coming up. We've got West Ham, we've got Liverpool, we've got Man City, we've got replay against Swansea. Now, you need a big squad for that. You've got Champions League coming up. You need a big squad for that. Exactly.
So that, you know, if you don't play Cazorla, then Sneijder can play. Or you can rest Jack Wilshere. But at the moment, the load is so much on these guys. We're so dependent on them. And I fear that if one of those guys got injured, what happens then? You know what I mean? So we need a foot. And there's no point in having players in there, like you said. I mean, I love Diaby, and I hope that he can get over his injury problems, but over the past how many years? I mean, he's just always injured.
Yeah.
You know, so we need. I'm not saying get rid of him, but we need to bring in backup.
Definitely.
Because he's always injured.
Definitely. Yeah. We can't rely on Ramsey or Coquelin to play because there may be alright-ish players, or Coquelin might be good in the future, but they're not good now. Not good now. That's what we need now.
Yeah. That's right. You know, they're up and coming players, and we need that quality in there right now. Quality players that have been there and done it. We seem to lack those sort of players that have been there and done it.
I know. There's a photo of old Arsenal players which I can't look at. That we've got them all lined up. It's like Bergkamp, Henry, Perez, Lundberg, Vieira, and they're all training together. And I actually can't look at that picture because it actually makes me feel sick as to how bad our team is compared to the days when we had all of those players. It's just like we're just so lucky to have all those players lined up next to each other. The top quality players. But
we just need I just think we've got the basis of a really good team at the moment. We've got some really good quality players in there. Podolski, Cazorla, Theo Walcott. We've got the basis of good players in there, right? All it needs is just a few more classy players to add to that, and then all of a sudden we've got an excellent squad. We don't need much, but what we do need, and Arsene Wenger's always saying it, he's only going to sign quality, but I don't think we need any sort of young players. We've got Oxlade-Chamberlain, we've got Serge Gnabry, we've got good players to come through. What we need right now is some players that are there now. There now that will come in, and they will come in and they will just do the business. And Schneider's there, Villa's there, and Villa would come in as a youngster that could come in and do the business. But as the board and Arsene Wenger got that ambition to bring those type of players in, to say, right, we want to win things. I don't know. I have to question it now.
Well, we're linked with Shaw again, aren't we? The left back, and it's like don't be linked with Shaw. Linked with Baines. I mean, Shaw might be a great player, but get better than him when he's out there. Gibbs is a great player, but Baines is, I think, twice the player as Gibbs. But having Baines and Gibbs is far better than having
it's competition again as well, isn't it?
Gibbs and Santos or Gibbs and Shaw. I mean. you know, if we end up playing, if we get through the next round, the Champions League, and we end up playing Barcelona, I'll rather have Baines at left back rather than Shaw. Do you know what I mean?
I do get depressed by our transfer policy, and I just think that our transfer policy that worked then, but now things have changed. Look at Man City, how they operate. I think, Michael, you were saying it earlier about the strength of squads.